Hello and welcome back to our Mother of Us All campaign. We have kind of reached a point that we said we would reach earlier where our mass expansion has hit a little bit of a roadblock. And that roadblock is that we cannot expand too far or we'll run into Confederate partition issues, which is a little bit of a problem. There's really no way around it as far as I can tell. The main issue is that adopt feudal ways is just difficult. Right, you got to get 70% of all military and civic tribal era innovations. From me counting, we have 5 out of 15, which would put us nowhere near 70%. Although, I do wonder whether it includes ones that are culture specific. See, I don't know whether this one actually counts towards the numbers that you've learned, because to get to early medieval, you need 8 innovations, which might be the same requirement, just listed in a different way. So I don't know. But at the minimum, we have 3 more to get. And if we have a look, it's going to take us 72 years to get that one. It's going to take us another 14 years to get this one. So we're still very, very far away from actually being able to do it. And I suspect that we probably need 6 innovations, not the 3 that it says we do. Although, once we move into early medieval, the innovations in tribal become a lot quicker. So that may help us anyway. Essentially what I'm saying is, this might be the size of our realm for now, and we might just want to convert it and secure it. The other thing that would be interesting is that we can integrate things. So if we have a look at our empire, we are integrating this bit of land. So in 100 years, that'll become part of our empire, which means it won't split under Confederate partition. But ideally, I'd like a solution that doesn't take 100 years to do, because that will be really slow. Anyway, so yeah, we need to think about it. I'm sure that there are events and things that can trigger that can change your succession law, which might be worth looking into, but anyway, we won't worry about it right now. We've got other things to do. So, where should we start? Let's start with our dynasty legacy. So last time we took language scholars, and language scholars made a lot of sense because we were peacefully vassalizing people. But we're not really doing that anymore, and I don't think extra learn language schemes are really going to help us. If we head along here, none of this is really that good for us. I mean, this is fine, 10% cultural fascination progress, but it's still not even going to make that much of a difference. So, yeah. I mean, that's kind of alright. Let's see what else we got. Rightful rulers. I mean, this is okay with conquering, because the control growth is quite nice, but I think it's only for your holdings, so yeah, it's not that big a deal. I don't need a dynasty legacy. We're not going to do grand weddings because they're too expensive. House of Warriors is nice if you're going to war, which we are. I think that could be okay for us. Let's see. Vibrant court. No. Desirable match. Maybe it can allow you some good marriages, but no. I think we're looking at something like House of Warriors, or maybe if we go desirable match, we're doing it to get renowned names so we can get the accolade, which would be quite nice, and the monthly court grandeur change. Yeah, you know what? Let's grab desirable match. It's kind of rubbish, but renowned name is really good. Like, the bonuses it gives you is incredible for what we're after, so let's do that. Right, empty council position. We need a new marshal. We have our half-sister, who's good at many things. Are you any good at marshal? No, you're worse than she is. Yeah, I guess we can put her into this position. Or we can put her in as our chancellor, potentially. But no, let's go with this. Let's go with this. And then you're going to increase control in our capital. I think that, or not our capital, our second holding? Whatever, another holding of ours. Right. We are not married because our husband died due to that peasants' revolt. Okay. We can do something with this rat's tail. I'm going to destroy it for 7 gold. That's what I'm going to do with that rat's tail. We can improve 2 accolades. Okay. So we have Politicker. We can upgrade it so that we get more opinion. We get some diplomacy. And we get some bonuses when we have regencies. That sounds fine. Yeah, I'll take the extra opinion. I also renamed it to what was suggested. We haven't renamed this one yet because I didn't see any suggestions. If you've given me one and I've ignored it, it's because I didn't see it. So please tell me again. Anyway, this just makes this better. So yeah, more knight effectiveness, more aspiring blade master trait experience. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. Cool. So seem good. We can hold court, but we're probably not going to do that right now because there's nothing we want out of it. I think we're okay to have a child if we've married somebody else, right? Because I don't think it will... Oh no, because this child was already our lover's child anyway. Yeah, never mind. I was trying to think of whether we would have any adultery accusations, but I think we already do because it was a child out of wedlock because our husband was dead. Okay. Who do we actually want to marry here? I guess probably just somebody with good stats. Like a sum of all skills type situation. Ooh, we could marry this genius. I would very much like to marry the genius. How much of a hit is it? Okay, I would lose a whole legitimacy level. Ah, that sucks. Okay, let's go for not lowborn. And then just do a quick... Well, we're already on sum of all skills. I just want to see if there's anything obvious for us here. We can still have more children. Let's go inheritable traits. And, well, let's just go marry court. Let's just do that. Okay. I mean, quick is fine. Hail is fine. Wait, did I not turn this on to... Oh, I didn't do it there. Okay, not lowborn. Oh, there you go. Those are two options if we're going for a normal search. Yeah, I guess you're fine. Let's go with him. That's okay. Right, anything else? We have prisoners who can be ransomed. Okay. You're not very good. I'll take my 10 gold. You're not very good. I'll take my 87 gold. Nice. We're a little bit more rich now. Okay. If we're going to reform our faith, what do we need for that? Let's have a look here. So at minimum, we need 6,000, although we are aiming to get to profit, which will help us a lot to reduce faith creation and reformation costs by 50%. But let's say 6,000. And then if we change some things, let's say that we could maybe add another 4,000 onto that, right? So let's say, well, actually, let's for nicety say it's 10,000, right? Which we can half to 5,000. We need a lot more piety. Okay. So, let's potentially hold an event. One of the nice ones to hold is a funeral, which will also give us legitimacy, which I think would be good. So let's maybe hold one here. Who have we got who's dead? Many people. We could hold one for our son, probably, or our daughter, I guess, would make more sense, because she would have been my heir. So let's hold one for my daughter. We'll hold a big one. And we will plan to mourn, which will get us piety. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's hold one there. We also probably want to go on trips in order to increase our lifestyle experience, but we'll worry about that in a bit. One thing I was wondering is whether we might want to go down the wanderer lifestyle so that we can get... it's not journey that I'm looking for, but it's something in here. Is it souvenirs, maybe? Yeah, souvenirs. Your capital will gain development if you return from travel to a more developed destination. Maybe something like that could be really good for us. We travel somewhere and then we travel back and we just try and increase development. Now, development doesn't do anything for us directly, but the way that this calculates is, or the way it gives you extra stuff, it's a percentage-based chance every month of giving you this bonus of base progress plus an average development bonus. So if we increase average development, every time this percentage thing hits, we get more progress towards our tech. So effectively, development increases the speed of tech. So it's worth thinking about. Anyway, that's fine. Anything else that we need to do? I guess we could also upgrade some holdings if we think we're going to be here a longer time. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I also want to have a look at our holy sites. So what's the condition for a holy site being active? Held by a Bori ruler. Okay, so yeah, we don't actually have to convert the land. We just have to make it be held by a Bori ruler, which this one isn't. I could just ask that he converts. Should be fine. He's imprisoned by this person currently. Okay. Well, let's give him a gift and then ask that he converts. 25%. I could learn his language. That would be acceptable and useful. Right. Let's do that. Okay. And... oh, actually our capital also has lowered control. I'm going to switch my person onto increasing control in our capital. Also, I could probably do with some more people in these positions on my court as well, because I don't necessarily just need to money max. My tutor is terrible, because he's infirm. He's actually still okay because he's shrewd, but yeah, we will need a new tutor at some point. Let's put in a seneschal. We'll make that my half-sister. And instead of increasing my court position aptitude, we're going to get our own control growth here, which will earn us our money back. Need a wet nurse. That's going to be my sister-in-law. She's not my religion. Well, we'll ask her to convert and use our hook to make her convert. Anything else? Antiquarian's okay for upgrading your artifacts. I don't know if we necessarily need that. That's an interesting boost that we can get there, though. Let's maybe put in this person. Yeah, and let's get you... Oh, I can't do this because I don't have any illustrious core artifacts. Oh, okay. Which case, which case it was probably a bad idea to hire him. Anyway, let's spend a little extra to improve my artifacts that I have. Anything else that I need immediately? A personal champion's probably not bad. We should think about doing that. Let's maybe make that my brother, and then we'll get him to improve himself, just to get us a better knight. Yeah, nothing else is that desperate though. But yeah, some of those are good. A caravan master is probably worth it as well. Oh, I don't like putting or giving people multiple positions, but I guess we will for our brother here. That's fine, and then we'll get him to improve himself. Cool. Right, back to this. Hey, she's converted. The reason we want her to convert is we can now get her to instill virtues in our children, which seems worthwhile. Okay. Fatherless. Fatim is fatherless. Okay. Well, he learned that he's the true father. That's okay. Right. Now we just chill. How's this looking? 7 days till it begins. You promoted culture. Nice. Okay, time to promote a new culture. Let's promote it here. Right. That's fine. Let's go. In theory, promoting culture might be a bad idea because not all of the land is at this same development level. So say if we were to convert a bit of land that's 5 development and our capital is currently sitting at 7, right? What we're doing is we're lowering the average development across of Hausa counties, but I don't think it really matters because we're not really getting a huge development bonus anyway for our tech, so yeah. Right now I'm just happy to convert it so that when we do get tech bonuses, it'll spread across all of our holdings. Anyway, what do we want at this funeral? Yes, I will take the stress loss and the piety. We will get some legitimacy. We will have a, let it all out bit there. We are now going to mourn. Okay, what's this? Increased control. Ah, perfect. So we lost a negative because the county corruption is now gone. Nice. And that's because we're increasing control. I'll speak a quiet prayer here. I don't need to lose stress here because I have no stress. So let's make everyone who's at the funeral like us. We gained a hook on this person. Alright. Don't really know why. Doesn't really matter, but it's not a useful hook. Okay. I gained another hook on this person. Okay, sure. So we can get close to being friends with our niece. I think I'm going to roll the dice and try and get some piety. We didn't get it. Okay. We're actually not too worried about... I mean, we are worried about our piety, but we're not too worried about it. Getting level of devotion, I think, is better. Actually, it doesn't really give us anything. It only gives us faith clergy opinion, which is, no, I do care about piety more than devotion. Usually, devotion is slightly more important. Although, devotion does give us a bonus here, in which, because we get a stewardship level per level of devotion, which is nice. And we will get a learning level per level of devotion once we manage to convert this bit of land. But anyway, back over here. Right, we gained some more legitimacy and some more piety. And the funeral is over. And there's a level of devotion, which now means that we got an extra stewardship. Fantastic. Right. And now we're finished traveling. What do we want to do now? We could do a university trip. It would be okay. It would potentially allow us to get some martial perks. What would we do with martial perks? I don't know. Just thinking of, like, we can maybe get 3. How far out would we be able to get here? Probably none of these are important. I guess skills from spouse or vizier counselor tasks would be okay. We can make our knights better, or sorry, our champions better. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think there's any. Like, I don't think we're getting anything amazing from it. A pilgrimage could be good, potentially. That'd be a way of getting some more piety. Yeah, that could be worth it. Can we hold another funeral? Just keep holding funerals? No, you can only hold a funeral once every 4 years. Well, a pilgrimage could be fine. If we were to do a pious pilgrimage, we could do one, all the way over to here. What would that allow us to visit? We could visit some places to get us martial lifestyle experience. It's all martial lifestyle here. Ideally, we want to go on a trip out to this area to get a whole bunch of bonuses. Is there anything I can do that would actually allow us to do that? I mean, the university trip is the only thing, right? So what we'd have to do is we'd have to be like, I'm going to the Byzantines or something, or I'm going to Baghdad. Yeah. Fez is apparently good. Why? It's a university and a large religious center. I see. Well, the rest are just large religious centers. Yeah, I'm just seeing where our options are. Yeah, I mean, all the way over here is an option. It's just like, it's a little far away. If I was to say we're going to Baghdad here, what would we do? So we go through some of these places here. So, and get some learning, lifestyle stuff. That wouldn't be too bad. How long is the trip? 2 years. Also, it's going to cost us piety? I guess, location has hostile faith. Okay. So I'd probably want to do... Well, let's work out a route. I think we are going to do this. I think I've decided we're going to do this. So let's just work out the route that we're going to take. Let's first of all not miss that on the way. Then, let's say that we want to go to Alexandria. Oh, now it's taking us this route round. Oh, okay, so in between I want to go here. Do I want to go to this one? Is this plague or something? No. Okay, that's fine. Could go to this one as well if we wanted to. Yeah. Do I want to go over here? Probably not, it's a little bit far out. Okay. Well, I do want to go to here as well. Then we're going to Alexandria. Actually, on the way, we're also going to go to Giza. Then St. Catherine. Oh, that put it in a really weird spot. I don't know why it did it there. Anyway, we're going to go here. Then here. Here, here, here. I'm just putting them in specifically so that we're like, oh, we're acknowledging we are going there. This one. Then in here. Then we arrive in Baghdad. Okay. Second path, we're going here. Now where do I want to... I maybe want to go through the Byzantines here, but do I want to go all the way up to this? Yeah, probably. Let's go there, 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 there. Work our way around this way. What's that? Stewardship and Marshal. No, I do want to go to Constantinople because it'll trigger a sightseeing event. Then I want to go here. And then work our way kind of down into this area. Yeah, down into here, down into here. Ooh, do I want to go to this place? Nah, it's a little bit difficult to get to with our route. Maybe come back in onto that one. And then come back in that way. Could maybe try and go to this one on the way back. Yeah, something like this. So it's going to be a 4-year trip. Apply. Now, we need to reduce danger quite significantly. We have a lot of different types of danger, so let's maybe just go for our mercenary guards to start with. Makes our life a lot easier. So this is floodplains, mostly. So something that helps us against floodplains would be good. That's also floodplains. So maybe if I go for Forder? Down to 2 dangerous holdings. That's a much easier amount to path your way around. Okay, so it's these 2 mountains that are the issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to customize my route here. So where's that? That is this one. So what if I do this instead? Hey, no dangerous positions to go to. I am wondering whether I wanted to jump over there, but I don't think I actually need that. No, I think we're fine. Right, let's start our university trip. We're going on a very, very long university trip. I didn't check, but... Oh, this is fine. It's my half-sister. Oh yeah, my heir isn't old enough to come on the trip anyway. What you want to do is you want to have your regent not be your heir, because otherwise they can't come on the trip. But it doesn't matter, because our heir is too young anyway. So that's fine. Right, we're going on a very long trip. We're going to get lots of bonuses. Let's make people like us. Cool, we did. Trailside Bond. My courtier is getting along with my brother. I'll say that's cool. That doesn't really matter to me. New learning lifestyle perk. Okay, let's grab ourselves Faithful. So clergy opinion goes up. It's not that important, but it's getting us closer to profit, which is what we actually want. I should apparently pay the ransom for my niece. Okay, I'll pay the ransom for my niece. That's fine. Hey, we're pregnant again. Okay. Our lover died. Alright. Well, not ideal. Negotiate an alliance. My half-sister of Darfur would like an alliance. Given I don't plan on expanding outwards that much, I think that's fine. Right. Yeah. As in, I don't plan on diplomatically expanding outwards that much. That's fine. I'm not worried about any external people attacking us, so yeah, we don't need to keep our alliances. These 2 people are becoming friends. That's fine. Regent has furthered their mandate. We can potentially swing the scales back. Also, I would like you to get me free domain development, and I'm going to use my prestige to leverage the scales of power back towards me. Let's go. We are pregnant no more. A little bit more learning lifestyle experience. Hey, we got the traveler trait. Wonderful. Now when we go to random places, we can actually get some traveler experience, which will be nice. We might be able to finish it all on this trip, which gives you quite a few nice bonuses, and it gives you monthly wandering lifestyle experience, which could then mean if we decide to switch to wandering lifestyle, we'll be in a good position. I'll just transfer some vassals there. Oh, he's no longer my tutor? Oh, that's fine. He was about to die anyway. It would have been nice actually to keep the tutor, but that's okay. Yeah, we have no good tutors. In which case, I will make it you for now, and then when you die, we'll see who the best tutor is. Hey, we get faster travel speed because I can speak Arabic. Nice. And it's good. More lifestyle experiences. There's a martial contest, which we can try and win. But instead, I'll just take 2 days progress on my trip. It's all fine. What's this? Oh, it's an event that can't fire because we're not there. Okay. Bunch more lifestyle experience. Ooh, what do I want here? Probably golden obligations so we get money from hooks. And we can get 8 from my acquaintance, which I'll do. Oh, I was also going to build in my capital and I got distracted. Are we happy with these things that we have here? What are my other options? Yeah, nothing really gives development, so that's fine. In which case, let me just upgrade, say, this. Why don't we just get markets and then it can give me some more money? That's fine. Right. Continue on our trip. Pungent Prodigy. As we pass through the camel farms of Palmyra, a pungent odor assaults our senses. The camels, vital as they are, produce a stench that permeates every corner. Suddenly, one of our horses bolts away to the distance, seemingly terrified of the smell. Apologies, I will let you choose one of my finest camels to make up for your loss. Oh. We can get Sturdy Camel for the trip, which is travel safety. Swift Camel increases our speed. Oh yeah, give me Swift Camel then. Nice. Hey, we learned this guy's language. I'm going to send him a letter. And he gained opinion of me. Wonderful. You want to convert? 65% is pretty good. Let's do it. What do you want? You want 65 gold. That's acceptable. Yeah. Why is that acceptable? Well, because now we have the holy site. So effectively we paid 65 gold for a whole bunch of learning, which is good. How much learning was it? So yeah, that's 4 learning for 65 gold, which is acceptable, I think. Anyway. Heading over here. More learning lifestyle experience. Let's move ourselves further down here. We'll get Zealous Proselytizer. Which should mean that this conversion we're doing is going to be a lot quicker. It's now 7 years rather than like whatever 40 years when it was before. There's a peasant faction. Why are you unhappy? You're unhappy that I was in offensive wars. Well, that'll probably go away over time, so you know, we'll just hope it does. Okay. We're now at university. Hostile faction disbanded. That's nice. Okay, we gained some experience for arriving in Baghdad. Right. And let's go. So we have a debate. I will use my learning to win this debate. I lost it. Never mind. I still gained experience though. Or like studiousness. Party of peasants. There's some peasants who've broken into our chambers. We can teach them how to read, which means that they will get some bonuses and they'll be better and they'll come with us as well. So they'll come back to our lands. Neither of them are that exciting though. I can use them to carry my books and they'll still join us, but we won't have to pay quite as much. Or I can tell the teachers. Ooh, I'll pay the extra money to become more successful. Yeah, we'll make them better. There we go. To have a gander, are we going to help dissect the falcon? Yes, because it'll make us much more successful. Hey, you finished increasing control in our county. That's good. Now you're going to increase control in our other county. Right. Back over here. Back to this. Guest speaker. Students, we have an esteemed guest speaker today. This guy. Okay. So we can say it's heretical thought, which is not going to work. Scribble notes, or say fascinating. I will scribble notes and take the stress. Yeah, that's fine. Courtier came of age and became an insightful thinker. Cool. Matter of faith. Baghdad is a renowned center of studies that hosts both teachers and students from far and near. I hardly thought much about it until today when a religious reference from Khalid struck me hard as blasphemous and contrary to everything I've been taught in life. It revealed him as an Ash'ari, an actual heathen. I don't know how to feel about that. And say, I don't care. Okay, which makes us more successful. Or and say, must have so much more to teach, and we get tolerates heathens. Let's take the tolerates heathens. That's a nice permanent buff and a little bonus opinion boost. Yeah. Okay. Level of fame has gone up. So we're now exalted amongst men, which gives us a little extra in terms of our champions and secular opinion. And one of my knights improved. That's nice. Okay, so we can become more successful because our rank is higher than the person whose lands we're visiting. Send him a gift, or you're most sensible. I will, yeah, make our university visit more successful. Now, I believe this is still bugged. Right now it says that we will gain 1 perk point. The bug is that we gain 2 perk points instead because you gain the next level up, unless they fix that. Which is always possible. They always could have fixed that at some point, but I'll believe it when I see it. Let's grab religious icon. Which I don't think is going to affect the speed of our conversion, but it would if the fervor differences were there. I'm now known as the Gracious. Conclusion. See, I gained 2 perks, despite it saying you will gain 1 perk. Yup, bugged. It's because it gives you the next level, for some reason. Anyway, it's been bugged like that for like at least before All Under Heaven. Probably for the whole time this has been out. Anyway, that's fine. We got a book as well. So I get 2 martial perks. Let's grab ourselves... I like enemy occupations do not lower control, but I also like organized march for the travel speed. So I think I'll have that. And then maybe we'll just grab Chivalric Dominance, which gives us Accolade, Glory Gain, and Knight Effectiveness. Right. Cool. That all seems good to me. And then the book, I think, is a book for our court, usually. Let's see. So that is attraction bonus and monthly martial lifestyle experience, which isn't a lot for us right now because we're not actually doing a monthly martial lifestyle, but that's fine. Man of unusual skills. There's a chance I can gain Novice Physician from my physician, or I can get his opinion with them. I'll get Novice Physician if I can. Nope, I didn't get it. Okay, fair enough. That's worth a try. Do we want to know the future? Well, I could recruit this person. Yeah, that would probably be more interesting. Hey, we're pregnant again. He thinks the child might not be his. Well, given that he doesn't appear to be on the trip with me, that would be a likely thing. But anyway. This person is a teacher of knights. We can ask whether she'd come to our court and teach my player heir, which might be worth it. Yeah, that might be fine, because she doesn't actually have a good guardian, and we have no good tutor right now. We can try and get Aspiring Blade Master, or we can say, don't care. Yeah, we'll let her come to our court and teach our daughter. We don't have anyone who's a good educator, so that's fine. We got some Wandering Lifestyle experience. That one would have given us Traveler had we not already got it, but instead it gives us Wandering Lifestyle, which is nice. How are we looking on our Traveler trait, by the way? Ooh, we're almost at level 1. That'll be a whole bunch of bonuses. We get some Seasoned Traveler traits for going through this area. Or a trait experience. Cool. I've lost my bodyguard. That's okay. Right. Continue our travels. So, we can pay some money to get travel safety. This guy can join our court. He is incredible. And I get a loyalty hook on him. He is a very, very good champion. Ooh. Yeah, I'll recruit him. I think he's incredible. Right. These two people are arguing. Let's see if we can make them make amends. Nope. Actually, my tutor left my entourage, which means he immediately returns home, which is very impressive given how far away it is. Peasants' lot is to serve their lord. Okay. Treacherous slopes. Passing through these mountains will cost you. Don't care who you are. Anyone passing through my mountains pays. You send your guards from the travel option to take care of them, which is an instant pass. Okay. Talk this through. I'll not give in so easily. What if I paid you to lead us through the mountains or it's their lands? I'll just use the guards one. I want the 100% success chance. Right. So over here, let's raise some troops. Let's deal with the problems. That's probably enough. Go. Got some more learning lifestyle experience. That's 100% war score. Enforce demands. Right. Disband. Prisoners. Ooh, you're really good. I will recruit you. Yeah. Another 20 prowess champion. Which, yeah, means that we have some very, very, very good champions right now. Conditional join law is no longer valid and it was replaced by guaranteed protection. Okay, that means that my realm has got small enough that we no longer have to have conditional join, which is that you don't automatically join your vassals' wars. But our realm is small enough that we will automatically join our vassals' wars. It's a thing for large empires, which usually doesn't apply to this stage of the game, but we just happen to expand that quickly. A huge amount of martial lifestyle experience and a little bit of learning as well. For martial here, let's grab ourselves... Actually, we'll worry about that in a second. This is a little bit annoying. Constantinople, the center of the world. Accustomed to exotic visitors, Constantinopolians barely notice us in Prosphorian Harbour. We found the sea walls of Constantinople striking even from Chalcedon's quay. By midday, we rest in the heat by a curious building in the breathtaking square of Augustion. The structure houses a golden milestone that locals insist marks the center of the world. My liege, this is a place unlike any other you've been to. We stand before over a millennia of history. So we can find something to bring home, which is more money than I have. Let's see what we can learn here. Chance I gain the dignity perk. Okay, or will not waste any time in this place. Let's take the chance, 25% chance for perk, 45% chance for diplomacy, 9% chance for prestige. Let's take that. I got 1 diplomacy. Okay. I have a new son called Tomo. Okay. Here, let's grab ourselves. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have any siege weapons, so that's probably not going to help us too much, the siege weapon effectiveness. Let's just grab Never Back Down. Right. We're off. Right, we've discovered this person. He would like to join us. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, not that bothered. These two people are arguing. Let's see if we can get them to make amends. We did! Nice. I have enough children that I get mothered many children bonus, which means that we get general opinion, which is quite nice. Yeah. Okay. How are we looking on our traveling trait, by the way? Hey, we are at Wanderer level 1, so we get all of this bonus, which includes travel speed, which is going to make this travel even quicker. New learning lifestyle perk. We also just lost a negative in Katsina, so we're getting more holding taxes, which is nice. And now we can grab profit. Nice. Okay, so now if we look at reforming our religion, it's now 3,000, which is a lot better. I'm not going to eat the local delicacy because we could become ill. Right. New wandering lifestyle perk. Well, I was saying maybe souvenirs aplenty would be the best for us eventually, so maybe we want to consider it, working towards it. Let's say power at home. It makes my regent more loyal to me, which seems good. Okay. Promote culture has succeeded. Nice. Okay, close that. So we can now promote culture in another holding. So maybe this one right here. Right. How long till we can merge cultures, by the way? I think it has to be 50 years, right? Yeah, 50 years. So how long has our culture existed for? Our culture has existed for 25 years? Yeah. Okay, so we're about halfway there. That's another way of getting tech. Merge with a culture that already has the tech you're looking for. Our councillor tripped and fell to his death. That doesn't sound ideal. Yeah, I think I'm going to reassign my steward to my spy master position. My new steward is going to be this powerful vassal. Right. Let's go. Right. Fish in the sea. We can get well-fed travelers for extra travel speed. Or we can just say, nah, I'll take the stress loss. Which is fine. My courtier is not feeling well. We will treat her. She lost illness. Wonderful. Right, continue on our trip. Gain some more lifestyle experience here. That's all very good. What's this? My sister can marry. Okay, we'll find her someone to marry at some point. We got trading outposts. We're making a little bit extra money in Katsina. How about Endura here? What do we want? I might replace this one. I might replace the longhouses with markets to get more money in our capital. Yeah. And that makes more sense to me. Our wheel is stuck. We will take the delay of 5 days. We're almost home. Disillusion faction is gone. Yeah, our factions are pretty much gone after just being at peace for a while. You want to make a throne? That's probably worth it. Yeah, I'll take it. It's okay. We got some more martial experience. We got a learning lifestyle thing. Ooh, so what do we want now? I mean, Radiant is nice for level of devotion impact, but all it gives us is clergy opinion, I guess. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, it doesn't give us that, because I think it's all bonuses from level of devotion go up, right? Actually, I can't remember. Maybe it's only if it goes into this bonus that you get it. Yeah, I wonder if that gives us extra martial and learning. Probably doesn't, but If it does, that would be good. This is quite nice. Diplomacy per level of devotion would be quite nice as well. Yeah, I think not planned cultivation, scientific, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, would be pretty good. Cultural fascination progress plus 20%, I think sounds very good. So now our cultural fascination is going to take a lot less time because we got an extra bonus to it. So, seems good. Anyway, we made it home, we gained some more wander experience, and a huge amount of martial lifestyle experience for visiting our capital. Right. Let's grab household guards so we get more champions. Be invited to a grand tournament by my half-brother. Yeah, we'll probably go to that. That seems like a sensible thing to do. Okay, yeah, so that's really good. We need some more piety, but we now have, yeah, now that we've got all the way down here, we don't need quite as much as we did. Yeah, I think this is a good situation. I think that we've improved where we were. We've got all of the holy sites to be actually our religion. Yeah, I think this is solid. So for now, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.